Welcome back everyone to Surf Digs. So today we're going to be testing out the updated legacy program 3.1 to match the XP Deus update 3.1 as well. So if you haven't already got the legacy program input into your machine, go check out Only Me Again Metal Detecting, because it's his program and you can find all of his settings on there and his updated settings. So I'm not going to go into them because that's his program, but I will say that he has made use of the new functions. So the minus silencer, he's made use of that. He's made use of the iron bias. We're in minus numbers for that. He's altered the discrimination. He's upped the bottle cap reject, because people, when they'd updated the machine, people were complaining of digging too much iron, more so than before. I'm not sure if that was mainly with the new coil or whether that was both with the new coil and the FMF, which I'm still on. I can't remember, but yeah, so he's upped the bottle cap reject, and I'm not sure whether he's altered the notch. I can't remember, but that's just going to be discriminating, I think high 20s, mid 30s, I think. I can't quite remember, but go check out his channel and you can input the 3.1 version of Legacy on it. So we'll see if this update, harnessing the update from XP, is any better than the original. Let's find out. Oh, I'm also going to be testing out this new magnetic neck harness. I've forgotten my microphone, I'm so sorry, but I will remember everything one day. But yeah, I've got this new magnetic one, so hopefully it'll be a bit more stable, because the past few videos I've just been using my phone in my hand, because my neck harness, if I lean down, it's just flaps everywhere. So let's see how this one goes. Just an Amazon buy. Oh, I think I just saw it then. It's a buckle. There it is. Is it a buckle? Yeah, it is, with the pin still attached. Oh, awesome. Right, I thought I'd do just some live sweeps so you can hear what I'm hearing as I'm going. It's really quiet. Obviously it depends what land you're on. Clearly hear the iron. I think the iron volume's on 10, so no, I'm not going to dig that. I can hear the iron consistently coming through. The silencer is already on minus. Nice clean one. Has anyone else noticed the sound of the pinpoint has changed? That 60s target is still in the hole. It's just in the wall about here. Let me try and angle this a bit more. God, it's still quite dry after the first couple of inches. Possibly lead, I'm thinking. Oh, flicked it up. It's a bit of button. There we go. Absolutely toasted broken button. So yeah, it is really quiet. Obviously, if there's no targets, it is going to be quiet, but unlike Techno, which is constant feedback, which I get the reasons why, but evidently iron. in my hand. Oh, it's a button. Is it? Ah, yeah, it would have been one of them nice buttons. I'll have to dig this because it's a repeatable target. I can't hear any iron. It's very, very bitty. And I think it's just my ears trying to get back used to the Deus and its bitty sounds. When I've been interchanging between this and the Mind Lab, it's trying to get used to these little squeaks. Very subtle, squeaky target. So let's find out what it is. It's out, and I don't know why it was that squeaky. So it's this. It's not like it's a small object, unless one of the angles I was just hitting this tiny bit and the other angle, which sounded a bit better, I was hitting this bit. But in my headphones, that was really faint and squeaky. 70s to 80. I think the VDI is a bit less stable compared to when I tested on the general program, just the XP Deus, just the XP update. Whereas today, it seems to be going all over the shop. But this is a really, really quiet, slight signal. So with the audio response that's set at what it's at, I'm expecting it to be small and relatively deep. Obviously, the ground is still quite dry. Although we've had rain, signals aren't popping like you'd expect. We're out. Took a few scoops. Ah, more lead. It's a lead day, but 80s, which is just out. $85. I think that's exactly how much it was. How it was when it was in the ground. Oh, what's this then? Aha! Now, is that a button or is it our first coin of the day? Come on, focus. There we go. Right. We shall see. Oh, it's so dry. Oh, it's a bloody button. Look at that. That was a very high conductive button. Another nice sounding 84. Well, can you see there? That is the edge of either one of those buttons or our first coin of the day. And I want to put a bet that that is going to be a coin. There we go. Yeah. As if by magic, it's our first coin of the day. Well, there's Britannia. Oh, it's gone O. Let's find the date. 93, late Victoria. Struggling to see anyone on that. Well, I can see a name. It clearly says Victoria. I'm really struggling to see her head. Oh, we just about make out her head there. Damn, no. It's just a chunk of lead again. Ah, this is now going to be called the lead field, I think. Another high conductor. Don't need the pinpointer because there it is. Is it a doorknob? Most likely. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Oh, it's broken. Never mind. Has it at least got some pattern on? Of course it hasn't. But you ain't gonna miss that. A massive doorknob. Just want to show you this example. Well, nothing special about it, but I just want to show you how the legacy program gives you the information that you need as to whether to dig a target or not. Because so far, I've not had any iffy ones. You know, the ones where, like in the last video, I was half and half to dig. because you might mistake that signal squeak as a signal, but that iron is so loud and so clear. And it's completely eradicated that signal on the turn. Come back round here. Okay, there's a bit of signal again. But it's very clear by the sound, if you weren't looking at that, that target is not diggable. Well, of course, every target is diggable if you wanted to. But it's one that I'm not going to dig because the legacy program has given me enough information without having to spend loads of time going around it, changing settings on the module. It's told me exactly what I need to know. It's told me, so dig it if you want, but I think it's crap. So I'm impressed with that. Ooh, a nice sounding low conductor for the first time in a while. Just a thin bit of copper, nothing on it. Slight pause in the video because my module has fallen off, which I thought, oh, won't be a problem. I can just go through this longish grass with my detector, but no. It's completely turned off. So not only did it fall off, it turned itself off somehow. I have no idea how. Oh, right, as soon as I'm back, I'm going to paint the bloody thing fluorescent orange or something, or bright pink or something like that, or some colour that you don't see in a field anyway. I'm going to buy another screw so that I can actually screw you back in, and everyone will be like, oh, you need to use your connector that XP give you. Yes, I know. I've lost the other end of it. So I only have this end. But thank God I found it. So after I found my module, I just had a right palaver trying to reconnect the coil and my headphones as well. Has anyone else had that problem before? Because I know there was an issue when it was the beta version where the coil kept disconnecting and it took a while to get it back connected. But I thought they would have sorted that out. Whether it was just a blip because the module fell off and turned itself off, I don't know, but it just took me a good 15 minutes, without exaggerating, to reconnect my coil and my headphones. Anyway, it's almost on the break, isn't it? It was just another bit of lead. I'm going to call it there for today's video because my phone is on about 1% battery. But, okay, what do I make of Legacy version 3.1? Well, I think it's brilliant. I've had about 3 hours, sorry, plane going over the top as always. I've had about three and a half hours using this program on this field. Now, it's not produced amazing finds, but that is simply because I've not walked over any. That's nothing to do with the program at all. So sorry everyone. I think the only good finds that I've had is that little buckle and a Victorian penny. Otherwise, lots of lead, a few buttons, that's about it really. But this video isn't about the finds, it's about this program, and this program is brilliant. I really do think that Only Me Again Detecting has found a good balance with the new parameters that we can change with and come up with an incredible update to his legacy program. Now, there are a few things that I would personally tweak for my own preference. I changed some of the pitches of some of the tones. I'd probably go down maybe a 1 or 2 on the iron volume, and maybe go back down 1 on the audio response, but that's my personal preference. It all works brilliantly for this program as a whole. But the one thing that's really stood out for me today is there's been no 50-50 targets. This program has told me whether to dig a target or not within a second or two. I've not had to spend time fanning about changing settings, fanning about going 360 degrees, oh, let's try it again, and ahhing. There's been none of that. It's told me, Soph, that's got iron in it, or Soph, that's got nothing. It sounds great, dig it. It's really told me everything that I need to know about each and every target that I've had today. And I think that is phenomenal. I really do, because I'm, like I said earlier, I'm one of those that digs pretty much everything unless I 100% know it's iron. So I do spend a lot of time when I'm not filming fannying about with signals. I'm so impressed with that. I highly recommend, if you haven't already, input Legacy, or at least this version of Legacy, onto your console, onto your Deus 2. I really highly recommend visiting Only Me Again Detecting, his YouTube channel, and inputting it. You will not regret it. Obviously there might be a few things that you'd like to change, adapt to your own personal preferences like I'm going to do before I use it next. But overall, he's found an amazing balance with these new tweaks that we're able to do with the latest update, and created an incredible program. So next time I'm out, it will be quite a difficult choice between Legacy and Jethro unless there's an update to Jethro with the new parameters. Let's see what the future holds. But until that time, yes, Legacy, incredible program. Also, I've not dug any iron, which is incredible since this update. So until next time, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. Enjoy Legacy, enjoy digging, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.